liable to judgment. And if you insult a brother or sister, you will be liable to the council. And if you say, you fool, you will be liable to the hell of fire. So when you are offering your gift at the altar, if you remember that your brother or sister has something against you, leave your gift there before the altar and go. First be reconciled to your brother or sister, and then come and offer your gift. Come to terms quickly with your accuser while you're on the way to court with him, or your accuser may hand you over to the judge, and the judge to the guard, and you will be thrown into prison. Truly I tell you, you will never get out until you have paid the last penny. You have heard that it was said, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you that everyone who looks at a woman with lust has already committed adultery with her in his heart. If your right eye causes you to sin, tear it out and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one of your members than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one of your members than for your whole body to go into hell. It is also said, whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce. But I say to you that anyone who divorces his wife, except on the ground of unchastity, causes her to commit adultery. And whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery. Again, you have heard that it was said to those of ancient times, you shall not swear falsely, but carry out the vows you have made to the Lord. But I say to you, do not swear at all, either by heaven, for it is the throne of God, or by earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. And do not swear by your head, you cannot make one hair white or black. Let your word be yes, yes, or no, no. Anything more than this comes from the evil one. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to thee, Lord Christ. Please be seated. Each of today's readings addresses how we are to live together as followers of Jesus. A lesson from Deuteronomy. Moses says, choose life so that you and your descendants may live, loving the Lord your God, obeying him, and holding fast to him, for that means life to you and length of days. The prophet is saying that to love God is to obey him, to hold fast in our relationship, and we shall be blessed with a full life. In the first letter to the Corinthians, Paul tells the church they are babies in the faith because for as long as there is jealousy and quarreling among you, are you not of the flesh and behave according to human inclinations? He reminds them that we are God's servants, working together. You are God's field, God's building. He's telling them that their lives together should be harmonious, reflecting a relationship with God and Jesus, acting in unity as they work for God's kingdom here on earth. In the Gospel, Jesus raises a few issues regarding the relationships among his disciples and followers. He starts the passage with the problem of anger. You have heard that it was said to those of ancient times, you shall not murder, and whoever murders shall be liable to judgment. But I say to you that if you are angry with a brother or sister, you will be liable to judgment. And if you insult a brother or sister, you will be liable to the council. And if you say, you fool, you'll be liable to the hell of fire. Jesus is referring to the Ten Commandments, and he expands on them, challenging the people to live with a righteousness greater than the Pharisees, that they may live in and according to God's kingdom, and a right relationship with God and with each other. It's not enough to just refrain from murder. Anger destroys relationships. God's people are called to live in a right relationship with God and with each other. Anger, left unresolved, estranges the people one from another. Anger distorts God's purposes in community. We're meant to live together in mutual support, working for the kingdom. Now, Jesus assumes that we will get angry. It's part of the human condition. Yet we're called to resolve our issues with one another. to seek out the person with whom we have a problem. It doesn't seem to matter if the breach was caused by our own actions or another's. Once we're aware of a difficulty, we are responsible for mending the broken relationship. Recently, I was at a conference on the appreciative way, it's about appreciative inquiry. And one of the things that the person who did the conference, Rob Boyle, said that anger is generally about conflicting values. When someone violates a deeply held value of another, and it may not be apparent from what the surface issue is. It can take some reflection and probing to decide what that value is, to understand the true underlying issue. A frivolous example, perhaps, there's an ongoing battle between the sexes regarding the toilet seat up or down. Men tend to leave it up, and women need it down. I don't know about anyone else, but I have, in the middle of the night, almost fallen in. Now that can be something that becomes a little nagging issue in a couple. And there'll be a little but what is underneath that? Perhaps the woman feels the man is taking her for granted. He's not thoughtful in regard to her needs. And for the woman, you show care in the little things that you do, that because you love each other, and the lock their lives together should reflect that. That might be possibly what's going on there. Small things can be about deeper issues. Even the large issues that sometimes divide us politically or socially are often about a deeper held value. For example, for some it might be the desire to maintain traditional ways, traditional approaches to our common life, and perhaps a fear of change, which threatens a sense of security that tradition can bring. But whatever the situation, anger, conflict challenges and calls us as individuals and as a community to seek a resolution, to find a way to be reconciled. In our baptismal covenant, we promised, and we've renewed it several times, so even though you may not remember it from childhood or from your infancy, you have promised again that you will seek and serve Christ in all persons, loving your neighbor as yourself. And you'll strive for justice and peace among all people, and respect the dignity of every human being. In fact, in our prayer book, it says that the mission of the church is to reconcile all people, and indeed all of creation, with God and with each other. So it's why we're here. But that mission is reconciliation, and our relationships need to model that. I read something from someone who said that the hard part about choosing life, as it says in Deuteronomy, loving God and obeying Him, is that instead of making one big choice, that you make once and then go about your business, you have to choose life in lots of little choices that you make every day. It is why I think Paul talks about striving to the end to win the prize. He's not saying that salvation is endangered, but our life here on earth needs to reflect what God has for us in the kingdom. Jesus is constantly proclaiming the kingdom of God is near. That means that it is here among us. And we who believe and follow are to live as if we are in that kingdom now. Not easy. We prayed this morning, O God, the strength of all those who put their trust in Thee. Mercifully accept our prayers, and because through our weakness of our mortal nature, we can do no good without Thee. Grant us the help of Thy grace, that in keeping Thy commandments we may please both Thee in will and deed. So it's only really through God's grace that we can accomplish this, that we can choose life each day and in each thing that we do. Because Jesus came among us, God incarnate, because he sacrificed himself on the cross and rose from the dead, the kingdom and its power is available to each and every one of us. That grace of God that is ours since our baptism, and that we renew each Sunday here at the Eucharist. So we struggle on. We try to avoid the quarrels and the jealousy and all the other human attributes of our mortal nature, and seek always to be reconciled one with another. One of the things Rob Boyle said was that you can't truly be reconciled to someone if you don't share values. But sometimes, as I was saying earlier, when what somebody considers a value is simply a position, an approach to a certain thing, and then underneath the value of respecting the dignity of every human being is something we have in common. The value of loving God and loving neighbor is something we have in common. So there's always reconciliation possible because we do value the same things.